Meet Doug McClure, the real young movie hero who always fought his way through trouble with a smile on his pursed lips. McClure also had the ability to still be a likable man whose heart could be touched by the gentler things in life, such as dogs and kids. There was every promise of a good career as he phased himself away from being a universal contract player in search of better parts. And he resurfaced in a series of fantasy adventures in the 1970s, such as The Land That Time Forgot. But he was becoming bogged down with a new kind of problem. Doug was starting to drink heavily. Now, I didn't really know that when I met Doug McClure recently when he came to San Francisco to take part in a science fiction convention. So, when the following interview took place, I was in for a startling surprise. Doug, there are those who say that you've mellowed a little bit in recent years, that you don't drink as much as you used to drink. You still smoke.
Yeah, I still smoke, but I don't drink at all. I don't drink anymore. And
what made you decide to quit?
Well, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I realized that. And I've been denying it for so long, and I realized that I had to go in the hospital and take care of it. And thank God I did.
How are you feeling now?
Terrific. It's just marvelous. It's the thing. I'm still it doesn't eliminate everything. I mean, still I have.
There's still sex, right?
Yeah, better. Well, I'll tell you anything you want to know, Stanley. It's just that well, it was hurting me, and I realized that. I understood what was going wrong, and I didn't understand, or I wouldn't admit it.
It hurt you physically. Was it hurting your career, too,
yeah,
as an actor?
Yeah, so sure. It was hurting me. It was hurting me, my family. It was hurting my career. And I'm married to a very, very nice woman, and very kind, very sweet, and she deserved better than what I was doing. And I have a lovely daughter and a son-in-law and another daughter and a family. So working is important to me. I want to work, and I hopefully, I'm going to be around for a long time. And if people like what I did before, I think I can even be better now and do better. Because I cheated them. I wasn't giving it everything. If I got nominated for an award on Broadway, although I was a functioning alcoholic, but when things got bad, there's a problem arises, and people are a little leery of you, and I don't blame them. Mm-hmm. So, but working is important to me. I do want to work, and
Are there some projects lined up right now that you might be involved in?
Yes, there are some. It's beginning to. Things are beginning to happen, and I probably will quit this soon, but one day at a time. But I fell into whenever it is, it's a disease, and it caught me, mm-hmm. and fortunately I can keep it under control by not drinking, and I wasn't addicted to other things except this, and I just feel much better. It's a life. A good friend of mine wanted me to quit drinking, and unfortunately he died. He was 33 years old, and he said, "From my mouth to God's ears, I was doing a play. I want you got to quit drinking." It's difficult to tell someone you love, and I have my friends. You find out, and my friend Burt Reynolds sent flowers, and Clint Eastwood, and Burt and I were roommates, and I feel terrific. I just feel good, and I hope that if someone has that problem, they would do what I did.
You used to be really good with the rope, Doug. Can you still twirl a good lariat?
Well, I don't know.
Let's see.
No, Ben Johnson made.
You're so good. Let's see you prove it.
Well, Ben Johnson was a champion roper. See, I was a calf roper, a team roper, and it's got all for mischief. Just to show you that you think that I can't do these things. I won't rope Ron. Ron's back there. Ron says,
"Go ahead, roping."
Well, to see the chair is one. You could do that. we got the chair.
There's a lot of fans out there who'd like to be an actor in television and film, such as yourself. Got a little piece of advice for them?
I think if I can do it, why not? Just try to avoid using anything. Just have it's a business just like anything else. you just really want to do it, you can do it. I just, it's a hard thing for me to give any advice. I really don't. I just think that people have something inside of them, and if they really want to do something, if they really want to become an actor, if they want to become a singer, if they want to be anything, you know, you just have to work at it, and you have to believe in something, and usually it's reaching inside and reaching for a higher power, because I have no control over what I'm doing. I'm not going to take credit for any of that. Just thank God I'm here and I can do it.
When I return with my next segment, I'll continue my conversation with actor Doug McClure as we continue to explore the highs and the lows of a man who once had everything and then lost a piece of it and is now struggling to regain his reputation and his self-respect. Doug, you did those series of Edgar Rice Burroughs adaptations, adventure fantasy films during the 70s. Do you enjoy playing the viril, blonde-haired hero?
Sure. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. The strange thing about that is when I was offered Land and Time Forgot, I turned it down.
That was the first film in the series.
And fortunately, my agent said, you should reconsider this, you know. And I said, well, I don't know. Edgar Rice Burroughs and all that, and monsters, and I've seen films like that, and the monsters throwing fire at you. And
the next film in the series was People That Time Forgot. Were you aware of changing the character as you went along, developing the character?
Well, I grew a beard. And Pat Wayne was chiseled and who's a very good friend. So I just grew a beard, and I enjoyed that film because, it was a sequel, and the fact that they find me, that was a good experience too. We shot that in Canary Islands and at Pinewood, and I didn't carry the whole load, so I got to be around the islands and talk and visit a little bit. So my schedule wasn't as heavy as Patrick's.
My favorite film in the series is Warlords of Atlantis, the last film. I liked it because of all its monsters, including the very good octopus. You were really cast into an incredibly perilous situation in a diving bell, finding the underground city. Was that a good experience making that film?
Yes, it was. It was, at one point, Peter Gilmore, and I had his name, too bad. I almost had his name. That's terrible. He's watching, he'll say, you forgot my name. But we were out to sea in Malta, and the bell drifted out, and we were supposed to come out after we came up from the ocean and come out of the bell and swim to the boat. So I noticed that I was a surfer and a swimmer, and the bell was drifting away, so I just jumped in and swam to it. And Peter Gilmore and I forgot again. They went out there, and so they said, okay, we went under the bell, and they said, actually, we came out. And the English, Peter's a very nice guy, he's a lovely man, and the other actor's Canadian, and I'm an American. So Peter Gilmore is swimming, and I'm being a swimmer and a lifeguard. We're swimming, and Peter Gilmore is in clothes, and I hear the other one, help, help. The Canadian now is yelling help, and Peter Gilmore turns over and he goes, oh, I say, Doug, I think I'm drowning. So I had to hold Peter, and they were going down. That was just one experience, kind of a dull experience maybe to everybody to be listening to. And I don't mean Canadians are screamers and English aren't, because my friend is a very fine actor, a nice guy. But that just comes up to mind, that one experience. And it was where they had the octopus, and you begin to believe there is an octopus down there.
A great octopus.
So, the adrenaline's pumping, and then all of a sudden you get in the bell and you look, and we're drifting away, and the boat's way out there.
After Warlords of Atlantis, how come the series wasn't continued? Didn't all the films make money?
They did. I believe they did. I know Land of Time Forgot did, and I'm sure they did. They all did. John Dark and Kevin did another film. I think it was a good film. The Arabian Adventure with
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee and a young actress. I wanted to be in it, but there wasn't something really right for me, which they were right and I was wrong. I just wanted to stay and do more, and hopefully, that could happen again.